Hi everyone!
Hello.
So Joerg and I thought it would be such a good idea to use the sticker function on Instagram, asking you to send us your assumptions about us. And there were some funny things.
Quite interesting things, yes.
Some of the assumptions I couldn't believe, to be honest.
Yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah, but some of them are bang on.
Some, yeah. So we have our iPad here, and we just start. What do you think? Yes, that one. You never get angry with each other. And yeah, you can say something, Joerg.
We're a couple. We're normal people, and normal people get angry.
Yes.
From time to time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We think it would be so unnatural not to have an argument.
No.
And I always remember, Joerg, unfortunately, we are no longer friends because that was more than 20 years ago. We were friends with a couple. They are divorced by now, so we lost touch. And we sometimes stayed at their place, and they never, ever argued.
No.
Never. And I always said to Joerg, I admire them because they never have an argument. They are so different to us. And you said that's not natural.
No, because you have to argue.
Yeah.
You have to have different opinions from time to time. If you do not have them, something is wrong.
Yeah.
Because, and if, let's say, you always have the same opinion, somebody is just pretending to have the same opinion.
Yeah.
Because you never have it, and it's okay. It's okay to argue. It's okay to sometimes to be angry. Because we are just humans. And I think what's important is to talk about that. So, for example, if I do something which Kirsten doesn't like, and she gets angry, she tells me.
Yeah. We think like if you never mention what bothers you or what made you angry, it will just be inside of you for a very long time, and then all of a sudden you will explode.
Yeah.
And that's not healthy and not good. And we always try to find a solution.
Yeah.
And it has worked for us.
Yes.
And
And to be honest, we're not so often angry.
No, not that often, no. But we don't think it would be natural.
No, but never, no.
No. And there was another assumption, it's like, which I found quite interesting. Kirsten wins every argument, and that's not true.
No, she does. Yeah, she does. I manage her, but she believes she wins every argument.
No, but it's definitely not true.
Guys, that's how you have to handle your wife. Make her believe she wins.
No, seriously, but it's not. It's not true because that would be strange.
No.
And and it's not a game.
No.
About winning.
No, and also, if always the same person wins, the same person loses.
Yeah.
And that's not healthy.
No.
It's a give and take.
Yeah.
I think the Germans have one thing which they really, really are good at now.
Mm-hmm.
It's to find a compromise, to find a common ground. And that's what we do when we argue, when we try to find a common ground. And I know what she likes and she knows what I dislike.
Yeah, what you dislike or like?
Yeah, also, you know what I dislike and like, and I know what you dislike and like.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
And it makes it easier
That's true.
If I would always win, it wouldn't make it easy.
No, I just hate the term win or lose.
Yes. In a partnership or in a marriage, there shouldn't be a win and lose.
No.
For us, it's always us.
There should always be a compromise, and a relationship is always work. The next assumption, Kirsten uses perfume, Joerg doesn't. No. It's not true.
No, she doesn't use perfume.
Yeah.
And I'm from time to time.
Yeah, but more often than myself.
Yes.
I can just, to make that really quick, I can have perfumes. That's why it doesn't make sense to buy me perfumes. I could have that for 20 years because I don't use it, and then it would lose its scent.
Yeah.
So, I really love that. I don't have any assumptions, so I've learned to never assume about people. I think that's good.
To me, that's a thing which is really difficult.
Because it is.
Because we're used to assume.
Yeah, but just because
you see somebody and you assume.
Absolutely.
And it's not easy to not assume.
But you can be so wrong.
Yeah.
Because there is one thing that really took me by surprise, I have to say. You are both early retirers.
No, we're not.
No, far from it.
Yeah. I have a day job from Monday to Friday.
Yes.
Sometimes on a Saturday, which is taking me the whole day, which keeps me busy. And it's not YouTube. It's a normal job which is paid which I do in the office, and which is paid.
Yes, and Joerg works very long hours. So just yesterday, he leaves the house very early, often comes home very late.
Yeah.
Yesterday it was past 8 p.m. So he works really, really hard and long hours. So and what we do, YouTube and social media content creation is what I do as a job. So everything we film for YouTube, we do on weekends.
Yeah.
Or Joerg takes a day off.
Yeah. Or now do it in the evening.
Or do it in the evening if it's easier in the summer because we have more daylight and everything else just happens on weekends.
Yeah.
Like, for example, we film something on a Sunday, we get home, and then the first thing I do is I start editing, and I do everything else. I plan all our travels, I edit the videos, I do the comments. So this is my job, and you are at the office all day during the week. So no retirement.
No retirement. On the contrary.
On the contrary, yes. And that's why. There is another assumption. You believe in quality over quantity. 100%.
Yeah, that's bang on.
100%, yes.
And you can see it in our house. You can see it in I think a lot of things. And we've learned this over the years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah. Another assumption, you don't have children. We mentioned that in our very first Q&A.
Yeah.
And we said, I remember the phrase, we said, sadly, we couldn't have children. And I have to say, I hope that's okay. I have to say, sometimes we get questions or comments, and I won't forget that particular comment. I really took that to heart because someone said we should explain in depth why we couldn't have children or why we don't have. And I have to be honest, you have to be so careful with things like that. There can be so many ways. or
Yes,
so many reasons.
And we never ask people about that because it could be a tragedy.
Yes.
You never know why.
It could be a tragedy. It could be
It could be a choice. It could be, that people don't want to have children, but it also could be that people
suffered a
loss, or they tried and it didn't work out, and adoption wasn't an option. You never know.
Whatever the reason, you have to be really careful, because not everyone is lucky. And if it was a choice, that's totally acceptable as well. And we should be really careful. Just thought I would mention. But the assumption is right,
we do not have children.
No. You are luxury travelers. I wouldn't put it like that.
No.
Luxury travelers is... We would call ourselves travelers that like to travel in a certain style.
Yeah, we're travelers in style. I think we just like to travel in style.
Yeah.
We try to be... do things other people don't know, go into places other people, not everybody goes to. Yeah.
You mean accommodations?
Yes.
Yes.
And
yeah.
Okay, it has to have a certain style, it has to have a certain thing, but it's definitely not always luxurious.
No, it's definitely not always because we do a lot of self-catering, and we wouldn't call that luxury travel.
No.
And there is the next assumption. You are rich enough to afford so many trips and living in the UK.
No, we're not rich enough. When we travel, most of the time it's on the weekend.
Yeah.
And we don't do holidays in this. People do for 2 weeks of holiday.
Yes.
We do 5 trips at a weekend.
Yes.
So it seems to you that we do a lot of travel.
Yeah.
But and that we're rich, but no, we don't have a big expensive holiday.
And not to mention that we do a lot of day trips as well.
Yeah.
So we leave the house in the morning, return at night.
Yeah.
And
And it may look like we're
travel all the time.
Spending a lot of money on traveling.
No.
That's not always the case.
See, there is the next one. We are happy all the time and we have it all.
Let's say we're happy most of the time.
Yeah.
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 And we don't have it all.
No.
No.
I think, what does that even mean?
Yes.
To have it all.
No, we don't. We still have wishes. We still have dreams. And we still have aims things which we want to achieve.
And it depends on what, to have it all. For example, I would say it would be so nice if our families were around the corner and they are not here. And that is a big...
Yeah.
Can't? I don't know.
We see our parents 2 times a year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that might seem like that to you, but no.
Yeah, we are happy.
Yes.
We're really happy because I think we're living in a nice house. We're able to do a lot of things. We are lucky.
Yes.
To live here, to travel, and to do a lot of things.
Yeah, we feel blessed. Yeah. You like the English countryside? Yes.
We do. That's why we live on the English countryside.
Yes. Although your life looks perfect, there have been fails.
Oh, yes.
Many.
Yes.
Many fails.
Life is about ups and downs.
Yeah.
It makes life interesting. Yeah.
And hard at times, so...
Yes.
Yeah.
If you never fail, that's not good.
No, then you can't learn from it.
No, and...
Yeah.
So failure is part of,
life.
Life. And if you fail, you can learn and do it better.
Yeah.
Improve. Yeah. It's both sides of a coin to me.
You're both in your early 40s.
Yeah.
We wish.
We wish, yeah.
We wish. I'm I'm 49.
Yeah, so she's end 40.
Late.
Late 40, yeah.
Very late 40s.
Yeah. And I'm mid 50.
Yeah, I hate that when you make yourself older.
Yeah, but it's mid 50.
You turned 54 in June.
So it's mid 50.
No, next year. The next assumption, you're still very much in love.
Yes, that's true.
Yes, we are.
And it's getting better every day.
Really?
Yes.
How's that?
I think that's because we had ups and downs.
Yeah.
And it's like, how can I say it? Memories. We've got so many memories together.
Yeah.
That's amazing, and that gives us something.
Yes, that brings us closer together.
Yes, every day.
Yes. Yeah, that's really true. That you both have very expensive taste.
No. We can't afford to have any expensive taste.
I have to say, I don't know. For example, before I forget, we couldn't film a monthly favorites video for July simply because we didn't buy anything like other than groceries.
Yes.
We didn't buy anything. We like quality, and we do we do spend a lot of money on the house, like on wallpaper, fabric.
Yes.
Because it's important to us. But we changed a lot over the past 3 years, especially I have.
Yeah, and for us it's, as we said, quality over quantity.
Yeah.
So we're probably spending a little bit more to get a good quality, but we buy less.
Yes, and that's what I wanted to say is like before we filmed, I had a blog and I was very much into designer things and stuff and always bought clothes all of the time. Now, I hardly buy stuff. The things the dress I'm wearing now is a vintage dress. I think it costs like £40. And I wear the things over and over again. You do as well.
Yeah.
And that's because the change in the buying. And
we don't have many expensive things. I don't have an expensive watch.
Yeah.
Or expensive shoes or expensive clothes. So I'm wearing jeans.
You have like when we buy new trousers, we buy them now. That we now really pay attention to where the stuff is made.
Yes.
And we have, because we buy a lot less, we have more money to spend on the house and for travel.
Yeah.
So that is like, I don't know.
That's probably where we are expensive.
Yes. You can't live without each other.
No.
That's true. That's really, really true.
We don't want to.
No. You stop to have a tea time together every day. The next assumption. No.
But that's simply because
you're not at home.
Most of the time I'm not at home because I'm working.
Yeah, we wish, but it's not possible.
Yeah, but what we are doing now, is that when we have dinner, we do not watch TV.
No.
We have our dinner in the kitchen on the table, and we use the time to have dinner and to talk about the day, about the plans, and about what we do.
Yes. Yeah. That's what we do, and it's so good.
It's so good
because you work so many hours. It would feel a waste of time to have dinner in front of the TV.
Yes, and I think that's one of the things we do. We talk a lot. Yes. We talk a lot about things which are important for us, about things which we have on mind, about what we're going to do, what we like, what we dislike.
Yes. Another assumption, Cambridge over Oxford.
Always.
But it's not that simple. That is just because I spent a semester in Cambridge, and probably it's because I'm more emotionally attached, and you as well, because you visited. And
Cambridge is to me a very cozy town.
It's really nice. There was another. Joerg is more adventurous in foods than Kirsten. No.
We're both adventurous.
I think that is the assumption is because of our recent YouTube video.
Maybe.
With because I have a very serious thyroid condition, I can't have gluten and have to avoid it, and that's why we had some things in there that had gluten, and I couldn't have that. So that is the only thing I was. Not because I said, oh no, I can't, I won't have this. I just can't.
And I'm not a foodie. No.
You're not?
No.
But we both changed a lot when it comes to food.
I don't eat junk food.
No.
But otherwise I eat everything.
Yes. No. You're not high maintenance.
No, I'm not high maintenance regarding food.
Your homework is never going to be finished.
Yes.
But we think that's normal. Like when we lived in our house in Germany, we lived there for 13 years.
It was never finished.
No, and I think a lot of house owners can relate because even if you are finished, something will come up and that needs redoing.
Needs fixing, needs
so
would like to have things changed. So,
it probably
will never be finished.
No. I don't know. Do you think that applies to me? You will never change your hair color.
I don't know.
Well, if it applies to me, I changed it a lot. I was blonde, remember, some years ago?
Yes.
I had a black hair.
Brown hair.
Brown hair. Well, brown is my natural.
Yeah.
Brown mixed in with grey.
Yeah.
And I just stick to a red tone because every hairdresser in Germany and here, they all agree and say it's the best for my complexion. That's it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Another assumption. I assume you two can relate to anyone regardless of gender, age, or origin. Yes.
We hope that we can.
Yes, yeah. We should say it like that, yeah.
We hope.
Because for us, the person itself is important and not the person's sexuality, where he or she comes from. It doesn't matter at all. So, yeah. The next assumption, that you both grew up relatively affluent.
No.
No.
We're both working class.
Yeah. All of our parents are working class.
Yeah, and they are hard-working people.
Yes.
We're just the lucky ones who got a good education, so could manage to go to the university, thanks to our parents.
Yes.
And
because our parents thought or think that education is important, and they pushed us. So yeah. You are always so relaxed. No. Because
it seems so, yes.
Yeah, because you work. I work. We film on weekends
So there are days where we are really stressed.
Yes. There's always something going on. But I think it's probably what we want.
Yeah.
So I don't know how to say it, but that's just our life.
Yes.
We always have something.
And the good thing is, the older we get, the less stressed we are.
Yes. Yeah. You don't sit around in pajamas all day, but get dressed and enjoy looking nice. no.
Not always.
No.
But, for example, now I had to work during lockdown in the home office.
Yes.
And I dressed dressed in the same way as I did it when I went to the office.
Yeah.
Because I don't like to sit in my pajamas and pretend I'm working.
But I can. I am like that.
Yeah.
Not always. Sometimes I get dressed, but because I always work from home, I can totally sit sit in front of my laptop in my pajamas. So might come as a shock, but it's the truth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You are homebodies. For you, the comforts of home outweigh the thrill of visiting new places.
No.
No, that's absolutely.
And that's why we travel, and that's why we went to the UK.
Yeah.
And that's why we've seen other places in Germany too. So.
The complete opposite. Complete opposite.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, it's like food for the soul to explore.
Yes, we like to see new places. We like to find new things.
It's the best.
And even on our holidays. I think we've never been to 2 places on a holiday.
No.
Never.
No, absolutely.
So,
I assume that you both love to read.
Yes.
We do. I used to read a lot, but nowadays I hardly find the time because I always do something on my laptop with regards to video, and even if it's like a new tutorial how to create better videos. So I don't know. Nowadays I read more magazines.
Yeah.
And you read books, definitely.
I read books.
Yeah. And there is another...
When I've got the time to read.
Yeah, absolutely. And there was something, I can't find it, but yeah, that you both, that's another assumption, that you both enjoy reading non-fiction. That's very true.
That's me.
Yeah.
I enjoy.
I don't. I love fiction. You love non-fiction.
Books about history, books about philosophy, books about all kinds of things in life.
Yeah. Absolutely.
And sometimes also fiction.
Yes. I think it's a great mixture.
Yes.
You would never live in a minimalist house. I don't think so. You could.
Yes.
You probably could. I couldn't, but have to say, for me, I could totally spend a holiday with you in a minimalist house when
it's tasteful minimalist.
Yes, when the overall impression is perfect. That it's beautiful. It's just not something we would have for our own home. And anything else?
Yeah, because we like it more colourful, playful.
Yeah. That you don't, that's the next assumption, that you don't socialize with other people in each other's homes on a regular basis. No, we don't.
No, we don't.
We don't.
But it's simply now because we've moved to the UK. We haven't built up much friendships.
And we moved to another community.
Yeah.
And we said, and we have several plans to, well, I don't know, to be more part of this community, and then lockdown came and and
we don't have much time because
that's the problem. We are introverts.
In some ways, yes.
In some ways, meaning that we don't need people around us all of the time.
No.
It's nice to have that from time to time, but we really love being alone as well.
Yes, I can spend days with myself.
Yes, yeah.
Without a problem.
Yeah, totally. And then when it comes to friendships, Joerg and I, calling someone a friend doesn't come easily. You can know people, but they aren't your friend right away. It takes time.
That's a very German thing.
Yeah. Do you really think so?
Yes. It's a very German thing.
you both seem to be positive thinkers. I would say we are very different when it comes to that.
Yes.
Joerg is very positive most of the time, and I have more of a pessimistic approach.
Yeah.
So
she always thinks about what could go wrong.
Yeah.
And I think, why should it go wrong?
So we meet in the middle, and
yes,
that's good.
We meet in the middle.
That's good.
Yeah? And the thing is, good thing is, when it goes wrong, I take it probably better than you. I stay calm most of the time.
Yeah.
And which is good for her because, it calms her too.
Yeah, but it got a lot better.
Yes.
I'm not as bad as I used to be. So.
No, and look, I've got something on my desk in my office.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, it's a poem, and it says, never give up.
Yeah.
And that's what I always think. Never give up. Because you never know how far you've come, and you never know how close you've come to, let's say, what you want to achieve.
Yeah. No, it's so true.
Yeah.
It's so true. Yeah. Well, that was fun.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for sending in your assumptions. And if we haven't mentioned yours, we are sorry. It's just, it would take too long probably. But some came in like double, just rephrased. Yeah. So maybe, that helps.
And we don't want to bore you.
No. Do you have a favorite assumption?
No, I don't.
Why? I do.
Yeah.
Which one do you think?
That I'm super smart and pretty?
Let me check. I'm so sorry. We don't have that. We don't have that. Good. Well, okay. Then I won't share which one. I thought it was so funny to think that we are retirers.
Yeah.
It made us laugh.
I would like to be retired.
But even if you were, you would do stuff all of the time.
No, and to be honest, I like what I do. I like my work.
And that's important.
Yeah.
That's so important. And we'll see you again very soon.
Yeah.
We hope you liked it and stay safe.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
It's so important as well. And we'll see you very soon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.